Ashington is my town, always has been, always will be. And the thing that makes it special, the thing that's always made it special, is the people. I love this town, and if you want to know why, these films will show you. Because Ashington is full of brilliant people doing brilliant things. The ones who show up, who give their time, who put their heart into making this a better place to live. That's what these films are all about. As Chair of Ashington Town Council, it's my absolute pleasure and genuine pride to introduce this series of short films celebrating community, youth and sport right here in Ashington. These aren't films about buildings or budget, these are about people, real people doing brilliant things, making a real difference to the lives of their neighbours, their mates, the kids growing up in the town. And if you ask me, that's what Ashington has always been built on. The council puts itself right at the heart of this community. One of the ways we do that is by awarding funding to local groups, and what these films show you better than any report ever could is why we do it. You'll see the difference it makes, you'll see it on people's faces. None of this would be possible without the groups and individuals who give their time and share their stories with us. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I also want to give a massive shout out to Jimmy and Lorraine at Look Productions and to Nina who presents the films. They've done a fantastic job and it shows in every frame. And to our own Sarah and Sharon who had the vision to make this happen in the first place. Well done, the pair of you. So settle in, enjoy the films and be proud. This is Ashington. Thank you.
Ashington Town Council helping everyone in their community. Ashington Town Council grant scheme, always by your side.
The Ashington Town Council grant scheme, a vital source of support for our local community.
We are generally around Monday to Friday. We are always looking for volunteers, whether that is with the cycle hub or cooking.
Through this programme, the Council has proudly supported and funded over 25 organisations across the town, helping turn ambitions into action and ideas into lasting impact.
Or gardening, or getting involved in different events and going out and about and showcasing the smoothie bike.
So Ashington Town Council has a long history of being a generous council when it comes to grants. We do annual grants and small grants. We have always celebrated youth groups, community groups, sports groups, all the wonderful groups who work in the town. And when we give grant funding, we would have a press release, we would have photographs, we have like this sign which says funded by Ashington Town Council. This year we wanted to do something very different. We wanted to get the message out much more clearly and give youth, community and sports groups the opportunity to showcase what they do. So Look Productions went along to find out how the grants are used, and it gave them an opportunity to say thank you to the council, but more importantly than that, gave them something that they can share with everybody else.
We have worked collaboratively with Ashington Town Council for a good number of years now, and they're very, very supportive of everything that we do.
Ashington Town Council helping everyone in their community. Ashington Town Council grant scheme, always by your side.
This grant ensures that we can have some qualified, trained staff so that they can give the hands-on experience and teach them the skills that they have to repair the bikes, but also that we've got people that can take them out on a lead ride. The Ashington Cycle Hub was originally founded by Cycling for Everyone, and it's always been in Hurst Park and it's always been at our venue, and it just seemed a sensible option to put it under our charity and under our umbrella as it aligns to our objectives and our sustainability goals. And I think the support from Ashington Town Council is amazing. It's not just the grant, it's the support afterwards, so they will be part of our relaunch.
Jeffrey's going to be interviewed. Yes, we also have Cllr.Mark Productions here to film Coast Radio was successful in a funding bid from Ashington Council, and we've done some work in the studio. They gave us some funding a little while ago, which we replaced the desk in the studio, and this funding that we have had has made a massive difference to the output and the production. So we bought 2 microphones of a very, very high quality, and Sharon is here to talk about things Christmassy and things for the council.
Have you had any feedback as to the sound quality?
Yes, everybody that has we've been talking to, so they are fantastic quality. The feedback has been tremendous by anybody of a technical nature. They actually know what microphones we've got because these are top of the range things.
And will you be using these microphones to promote the community events and organisations?
It's made a massive difference to everything that we do. When we've got guests in, we've had guests in from yourselves, from the council, we've had guests in from all over, we've had the train station people in using these new microphones, and they've all been very impressed by the quality of them. So it's a massive bonus for us to be able to produce stuff of this high quality.
We're in major crisis at times. The statutory interventions is very hard to get a hold of, and Escape is here with an open door for all of them. We couldn't do that without the grant. Escape Family Support is a specialist charity supporting families, children and individuals who are all affected by somebody else's substance misuse. So there is a real need on a local basis. We're unique in the fact that we have a 24/7, 365 days of the year telephone self-referral helpline. Without the funding from Ashington Town Council, our ability to respond quickly and effectively to local families would be significantly reduced. It's helped us to retain capacity to meet ongoing demand in Ashington. The funding represents 16% of the salary for our family team and 28 cases represented. So the funding is of vital importance to us. Escape offers a really unique, open and inclusive referral process, and it's designed to remove barriers so that people can get easy access to support. We get work from children's services, social workers, the early health teams, schools, the recovery colleges, probation services. We even get family members who are concerned about other family members. So a self-referral is particularly important. So getting a self-referral in is a fantastic way of showing that they are seeking in an active way help and wanting support.
My name is Alan and I am Treasurer of North Seaton Colliery Community Centre. I want to begin by offering our heartfelt thanks to the Council for awarding us this grant towards our new heating system. Your support isn't just appreciated, it's going to make a real, lasting difference to the people of our community and surrounding areas. Our centre is a genuinely busy, vibrant place. Every week we welcome a wide mix of groups and individuals who rely on us for connection, activity and support. We host the Slimming Club, helping people improve their health and welfare. Puppy training classes, giving new dog owners a safe place to learn. We also welcome families, young people, older residents and vulnerable individuals who simply need somewhere warm, safe and welcoming to be. The centre is more than a building, it's a lifeline, a meeting point and a home for community life. The heating system is absolutely essential to keep this community space open and thriving. Our current system is old, unreliable and increasingly difficult to maintain. In cold weather we have had to cancel sessions and that has a real impact on the people who depend on us. Last year's children's Christmas party was cancelled because of the heating situation. This grant changes everything. It allows us to create a warm, safe environment all year round, a reliable venue for all our groups and activities, a comfortable space for older residents and families, a more energy efficient building that reduces running costs. Most importantly, it means no one will be turned away because the building is too cold.
So the value of having the right kit is about bringing people in, it's about valuing them, and it's about saying you're worth it. So thank you to Ashington Town Council for giving us this. It's relatively a small amount, but actually it's like having millions. So it's brilliant.
Actually, there are some special players, to be honest, in our team, but I can say, I can mention some names. Nicholas, he's a good player.
To show my capability, because here I might be good when I'm playing with my teammates, but when I go for trials, I can do better. I'm looking for challenges. Yeah.
We've also had, there are 3 football sessions we run. One's with the support of Newcastle United Foundation. The other one is through another charity called Every Turn, and they run a group for people as part of the Recovery College. And quite a few of our guys go to that as well.
We bring people together from different backgrounds, and that's what we are doing.
What's been really interesting is you'll see people when they first come, they'll be quite nervous. They look a bit trepidatious, and it's when you see them leaving that session with a big smile on their faces and talking with other people. So I've seen friendships develop through the football group. We've been going for a year now, and some of those friendships are becoming really quite strong.
Yeah, actually, everything has its own part. It helps a lot. Even playing football helps a lot to make new friends. At the same time, this drop-in session gives us more time to have a conversation with different people.
People are often very lonely, and it's. I think we forget how difficult it is to go somewhere if you don't speak the language and you don't know anybody.
I think we both agree that the demand is going to continue to go up. There's always been a demand there, but the areas of focus slight changes, with the cost of living and, things basic as electricity, benefit applications. Our Ashington office historically has always been an incredibly busy office, above all the offices across the county. I think we're well known, we're easily accessible, we're in the middle of near enough in the town. We're known for the support and the quality of advice that we offer and the services that we can give. The £5,000 that we get from Ashington Town Council is absolutely fabulous, and it's a really good base for us to build on other funding coming in. Obviously, there's lots of different projects throughout the organisation.
We have quite a large debt team actually, and they do face-to-face and telephone advice. We have a national number that people can ring, but we can also make local appointments for our local debt advisors. We deal with a lot of debt issues, and they can come into the Ashington office or indeed any of the other offices at a pre-arranged appointment and see a debt advisor or debt specialist who can help them with their debts. So if somebody comes in with a form to fill in called an attendance allowance form, and it's for somebody who's over pension age, and the results of that could be really good because it can not only give them an extra £5,000 a year income, but that also triggers or can trigger them to get pension credit. And in addition on the pension credit, it can get them more housing benefit, it can get them more council tax support. So it has a huge impact, just that one form filling in and needing the help that we can provide. after that would do a benefit check, and that would bring out what extra money they could get.
So this is the new railway station here in Ashington, but did you know there's another railway station just down the road in Woodhorn? Whether it's supporting youth activities, enhancing wellbeing programmes, improving community spaces, or bringing residents together through events and services, the grant scheme plays an important role in sustaining the heart of Ashington.
We're a volunteering group, so my volunteers, we have about 26 full-time volunteers and numerous ones that come along just once in a blue moon.
What's that behind there? If you snap that bottom tab out.
So basically the money, we applied to Ashington Town Council for them to give us all the money to convert it properly, because we don't want to do a half-hearted job. So basically we've started off with putting all the electrical, so we've had to put a new power point in from here, so the fuse box behind you there, this one here, that's been used by the money there to make it so we can put the extra feeds into the container. So even starting from there, then from the signal box, it's the new cabling that goes underground, over the gantry, through trenches to the container. In April 2023, I took this on as a project, as it's just setting up as a wellbeing group with 2 or 3 other volunteers from other projects I was involved with at the time, and they just wanted somewhere to get out of, they were feeling isolated, they were retired and they had skills, but they felt as if they were on the scrap heap and didn't know where to go. So we started off by repairing the engines, just getting them to work. So we thought if we get them up and working, at least it's a working asset we can then transfer to another charity or another railway museum and send them across to them rather than just rust away in here. But now we can do electronics inside the classroom, but we can also teach them about the history of Ashington as well, and basically what their heritage is. Basically we've got a website and we've got a Facebook page, and on the Facebook page, which is Woodhorn Narrow Gauge Railway, you'll see a link to our website page on there, and there's an email address on there which just comes directly to me.
Well, that was amazing. Let's go now and see another group that Sharon visited.
The scrap stores across the country, and we know that they work, and we know that there's increasing demand, as particularly people more aware of managing waste and becoming sustainable. So we know that as a model, scrap stores work. A lot have a membership system. We don't. We sometimes find that's a bit of a barrier. So we have our Caribe coffee sacks, and you come and fill one of those, and that's £10. So we can make a small income from that. And as we grow and get sort of more regular opening hours rather than just pop-up events, we'll hopefully be able to increase that income. And like I say, we've got other income streams as well. We're confident that we will be able to generate enough income to carry on going, but we couldn't got our first place without Ashington Town Council. We were able to immediately increase our volunteers. We've got a brilliant gang who come and help unpack and set up the scrap store and run the scrap store sessions, and they don't tear their hair out, even though I've wrecked the place again with another donation. We get it all squirreled away, but we've been able to increase those numbers because we're in a little office, and also our stock was in a storage container, so we couldn't really do a lot then. So it's now got much busier. Depending on the generation, I talk to people about if they remember making stuff from Blue Peter. Tracy Island tends to be the one that people like, I wish I'd made that. If the young generation's Mr. Maker, so those kind of arts and crafts materials, and anything that could be reused, scrap modelling, whether it's offcuts of electrical trunking or it might be packaging.
I'm Colin Prow and I'm the secretary for Ashington and District Male Voice Choir.
This choir in Ashington is so popular throughout the town.
Let your song, let your free song.
Voice Choir was started from men within the pits who were looking for different ways of expressing themselves. And that was started in 1916, believe it or not, which is 110 years. And this year we're celebrating our 110th anniversary.
Under the green fields and slow flowing one's beck, and past days of tunnels and mine shafts is long. Duke and the colour of the world working, and down 3 miles underground.
We approached Graham because we did some work with him last year in May in Blythe. And he was very amicable to help in choirs and local organisations. He's very much a local lad and he's very interested in male voice choirs.
Aboard the plane from Hong Kong, he enjoyed the journey back. He put his Chinese elephant dung up in the luggage rack. The pilot felt quite faint and several passengers were unwell. But Charlie was alright because he's got me sense of smell.
What makes this funding especially powerful is its local focus. Decisions are made with the needs of Ashington in mind, ensuring that resources are directed where they will have the greatest impact and benefit for the town's residents.
We go to chase monotony. He exercises of his brains, that is, assuming that he's got any.
We love singing about the Main heritage. We love singing songs from Phelim Doon, and we're very lucky to have the support of Derek Hobbs and Mike Kirkup. And we'll be doing some of those songs here today.
They never go because they want to go, but just for the hell of it. It's work, 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 for the devil takes your soul. And all the times you're gathering by, you sing the song of the cold.
If you represent a local group, keep an eye out for details of our 26-27 grand programmes coming soon. Thank you for watching.
Together, through collaboration and continued investment, we can ensure that Ashington remains a place where community, youth and sporting spirit can thrive.
Ashington Town Council helping everyone in their community. Ashington Town Council grant scheme. Ashington Town Council always by your side.